Drink coffee at night and keep me up, right? So, we got that going on. Who's going to be first? I'm enjoying that. Yeah, that's not working. Hey, Robin. Hey, Philip. Yeah, no blessings, bro. You know, that means that you're projecting your belief in God to me, okay? I don't accept your blessings. I don't believe in God, so you're going to have to find another way to wish me well, all right? Appreciate it. Very very basic form of indoctrination there. I forgot how to get there, man. Does I have to learn more? No. Son of a bitch. Philip Mashaki, I'm native, not American. I don't believe in God either. Well, then you shouldn't use words like blessings, bro. Okay? Because that's an indoctrinated word. And if you don't understand the definition of the word, then go Google it or look it up. And you won't fucking tell people blessings anymore if you don't believe in God. You know? You'll learn. You'll learn the definition of that word and you'll realize that you've been indoctrinated. You've been fooled. You've lied to yourself. You've lied yourself into thinking that that's has nothing to do with God. It's got everything to do with God. So I'm glad you don't believe in God. You and I are on the same page. Now all you got to do is start talking like you don't believe in a fucking God. You know? Start living that shit. I'm glad, man. You're one of us. You know, just a little indoctrinated, and we're all indoctrinated. But once you learn, you know, it's like the problem I have with Kyle Kalinske. I know he's seen plenty of my responses to his tweets where I tell him that cannabis, the word marijuana is racist and that you should call it cannabis. And he ignores me. He is a willing racist because he knows I've educated him. Now you know, Philip. Now I've taught you what the word blessings means, and you can go look it up yourself. You find out it has everything to do with God. And now you can make the choice on your own or whether or not you want to use that word, like Kyle Kalinske has chosen to continue using the word marijuana because he's a racist bitch. That's the only reason. He knows now that it's racist and he continues to use the word. I figured out why my washing machine wasn't working, my dishwasher, I should say. Okay, Patrick John Welder says, do you believe in a God? Or is that something our minds can't understand? Patrick, I don't believe in a fucking God. I just said I don't believe in God. Which part of that don't you get? You think that if you change the word God from God to higher power, it's a different thing? It's not. It's another word for God, Patrick, okay? Jesus fucking Christ, you people with your words. Hey, Enoch, I love your fucking avatar, bro. Just like the word prayer. Yeah, who are you praying to? I mean, you said you're an American native, so maybe you pray to the what you consider the god of the planet, the Mother Earth, or you pray to the sun, or you pray to the buffalo, right? Still gods, still bullshit. While I do understand that the sun is responsible for all of us being alive, and that buffalo are responsible for Native Americans being alive, that's not a fucking god. It's not something that determines, or created us or created the planet. It's silly. Just the whole concept of a god is silly. You're welcome, Enoch. Thank you. Philip says 2. Trickster, I love your name. Free Julian Assange. Dude, I'm going to start smoking for all you guys that come in with that have changed your names to Free Julian Assange. All right. All of you, if it says Free Julian Assange now in your names, I'm smoking for you. Thank you, guys. Enoch, this one's for you. Trickster, you're next. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for all. Cyber style. Cheers, everybody. 1/4 of the hour. Hey, Damon. Hey, J Hammer, call me Nate, please. And ain't what? Wait, you're coming in from YouTube and you're calling me that name? Yeah, I think I'm just going to block you, J Hammer. There, I'm just going to block you. Fuck off. Hey, Chantel. Still don't have a count here of how many people are watching the show. Let's refresh it. Wednesday at 9 a.m. I've got Lee Camp here, guys. Lee Camp from Redacted Tonight. The Lee Camp, the stand-up comic, the guy that you've seen all over the internet, man. He's gonna be here on this show with us doing an interview. Hey, Sherry. How are you? Good evening. Chantel shared. Crystal. Hey, Crystal. Chantel, Sherry. All the ladies saying hello. Bleach mark or something? Bleach the shirt. I got some bleach stains. You just used your pen. Josh Ham, why did I block you on YouTube? That was mean, nay. Josh, I have no idea. It's rude not to say hello to a handsome man with a majestic beard. My Canadian queen, Sherry. Mark, how is the night going? It's going fantastic. What a nice way to put that. It's going great. Got Rogie, you know, big head, just sitting here chilling. I cleaned his ears twice today, so he's nice and comfy. In order, you're having problems accessing my page to order paint oil. A lot of people have been saying that. I mean, orders are still coming in. I don't understand why some of you have problems and some of you don't. I don't know. Just PayPal me if you want. In the middle of that page, there's a yellow button for PayPal. You guys can just PayPal me cash, memo me your address, and I'll ship you guys what you need. All right, here's the last swallow of my hot chocolate, all mixed up and ready. I'm so excited. Damn, that hot cocoa, man. It's so fucking good. Right in your Keurig, you know, just get the Swiss Miss. Someone's like, you know, the reason why California is burning and Texas isn't is because God doesn't like, you know, the way the Californians live. He's punishing them. I just said, no, God. I love talking to my friends on Twitter, man. You know, I have so many opinions, and I can just get them out there in just a few words, you know, and just let people know how I feel about something. I'm Jay Hammer. Followed you for years. Please unblock you. If not, that's fine. Oh, Jay Hammer. Well, Hey, you came on the live stream and called me by my real name? Why would you do that if you followed me for years? Why wouldn't you call me Nay, Josh? I don't understand why you would do that. Why would you call me by my real fucking name? Were you trying to show people like you were cooler than them, like you, because you knew what my real name was or something? Seriously, I want to know what was going on in your head that you thought, hey, I'm going to call him by his real name. What were you thinking? If you watch me and you know I don't do that shit, and you know that, and you watch my show and you've been watching me for years, and you know nobody calls me by my real name on the live stream, I'm just kind of curious what you were thinking. Were you trying to show off a little bit, or? Because I'm thinking you were trying to show off a little bit, you know, trying to show everybody, oh look, I'm on a real name basis with this guy. I can call him by his real name. Not many people can. You definitely can't. Not many people can come on here and call me by my real name. It doesn't happen that often. And the ones who can get away with it when they do it, they totally get away with it. I have no problem with that. All right, you're unblocked, bro. I accept your, if that was an apology, which I don't know if it was. Yeah, it wasn't an apology. You just said you followed me for years. Please unblock you if I can. Okay, you said please. I like that. I'll unblock you. But, you know, I'm just kind of wondering why you didn't want to call me Nay like everybody else does. Is that kind of like a little narcissistic part of you that you haven't addressed yet? I love that question. Is there like a little narcissism there you want to look at? You know, we can all look at your narcissism for a second. Narcissism, if you want to. People gonna think we besties, he thought. No, not if you call me by my real name. John Henderson, I love your fucking avatar. Donald Trump, so funny. I think you're the first person that's come in here with a Donald Trump avatar since I stopped blocking people for that shit. It's funny to see that again. I have no problem with that. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, so I did a bong rip for Enoch. Now I want to do one for Trickster. Trickster, this is for you, son. We'll call this one 420 in Newfoundland. Can I call you by your beard? All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, everybody. Cyber style. Am I late? How long has Nay been live? Nay's been live for 13 minutes and 20 seconds. I reactivated Facebook for you, Nay. I do like Twitter better still. Right on, Doc. Where's the S on follow all 6 Ben Shader Facebook channels? Isn't that weird? It's locked. I could fix it, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like fixing it. I'm just going to leave it. My OCD can fucking chill. Sweet. I'm not too late. I can share more in Facebook, though. Well, see, that's just it. All of you guys that are on YouTube and Twitter and you don't have Facebook accounts, if you guys would consider going back to Facebook just to share me in large groups, you could really help blow the show up. I mean, I'm pretty much going to do it now with having these interviews with all the people that I've got coming on now. I think the show's just going to do well on its own, and me being nice to people now, it makes a big difference. But if you guys want to accelerate it, feel free to keep sharing, guys. I mean, let's not just rest on our laurels because, you know, I've got people coming in and doing interviews now. You know that's going to bring more people, but it's not going to bring that much. I mean, you guys should still consider doing those shares because that brings more people than anything. You guys sharing. Hey, Janine. Free Julian Assange now. Hell yeah. I'm so motivated by Jimmy Dore. Yeah, I had a nice day. I had one of those things where I thought I was going to get a headache. I felt it 3 times today in a weird spot, like behind my ear, kind of like behind my eye area. 2 times when I was outside, I was walking in the house. I was like, I'm going to go take 4 Advil just in case I don't want to get one of these migraines again. I forgot to take the Advil. And then like 2 hours later, I was like, oh yeah, I never got that headache. And then I think I was just standing in the kitchen and I felt like a tinge in my head and then it went away. Nothing. So I'm fine. No headaches. Just like little, just like bunk, 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 like, and then it went away. So, I hope I don't start getting migraines, man. They're bad. I mean, my life, it's so funny when I think about the things that I don't do because I just don't have time for it. Man, I start getting migraine headaches. I'm going to have so little time. I'm going to spend all my time, in bed or in the bathtub or in the jacuzzi or fucking somewhere trying to escape the pain. Boy, oh boy. They are scary, man. I don't want to start getting them. So I put on like 5 more pounds, I'm like 180. And, I noticed my belt went up a loop. Isn't that interesting? My pants were falling off me, but now I'm okay. It's like I put on 5 pounds and it's like it makes a difference in my clothes. Those are stress points. What does that mean, Shannon? Stress point? So nice to be able to keep my eye on my grow, And I've got an alarm in there. I've got motion sensors. And I got motion sensors out in the yard, cameras. And I'm spending more time in the middle of the night, just waking up, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, anytime, just making a point to come out, put some clothes on and walk outside, take the dog out there and just hang out in the yard, listen to how quiet it is and just be out there. Whenever you guys are growing and, before everyone is going to be doing it, at some point, everyone will be growing their own cannabis. Everyone. But right now, there's going to be that interim where slowly people are going to start doing it. And there's going to be a lot of theft. And people are going to be stealing from other people's grows and stuff. So you're going to want to learn little... Thanks, Kat. You're going to want to learn little things that growers do so they don't get ripped off. It blows my mind that I was watching a show called Weed Country, and one of the growers on Weed Country, such a stupid fucking name, got ripped off. In the middle of the night, somebody came out to his fucking isolated grow that he lived on, snuck into his grow and cut all of his fucking plants down while he was home. If you don't have motion sensors, you're missing a gigantic tool in your monitoring tool belt. Cameras are great. Fences are great, but a motion sensor with an alarm that beeps so you hear it when there's movement in your yard, it really makes... All you got to do is go walk to a window and just look out there. You can see if there's anybody out there or not. So, one of the most important things that you should consider doing is flowering at the very end is when you're at risk of somebody cutting your plants down. Okay? Generally, people aren't going to cut your stuff down when it's too young. They will literally come back to your grow You know, these guys do this shit all the time. They know what the fuck they're doing. They'll check on your grow and they'll come back. If somebody's visited your grow, like if one of your stalks has been cut down or something, and you don't do anything at that point, your whole grow is going to be gone the next day or a week or in 2 weeks or in a month, whenever it's almost finished. So what you can do to prevent that from happening, and this is really easy, change your schedule, okay? Drink coffee at night. Sleep intermittently. Take naps during the day. You know, sunlight is your best defender against someone coming into your grow. It's usually going to happen at night. They feel way more comfortable stealing from you at night. Now, if you're gone all day during the day, if you're at work all day, your shit's going to get taken in the middle of the day. Guaranteed. The daylight's not going to scare them because you're not going to be there to see them. And 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be somebody that you know or someone that you showed the grow to. 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be one of your friends or a relative that steals your shit from you. All right? It's not about being secretive about it. It's not about not telling people about it. It's not that at all. It's about letting people know that you monitor it all the time and what the consequences will be if they get caught in there. You know, they're going to get shot. They're going to get killed. It's, 4 or 5 pounds of cannabis isn't worth dying over. Most of you only have 4 or 5 pounds. Some of us have more, and even that's not worth dying over. Especially now, when the prices are going down, it's not really worth that much anymore. You could just grow it yourself. You don't have to risk your life, you know? But when someone like me spends all the time and energy and effort doing this, the last few weeks of harvest, that's not time to start fucking sleeping and taking it easy and thinking you're just about done. That's when you start getting real serious about it. Oh, I got you, Shannon. Thank you. Lost a bit. Pull it. And yep, they stole. Oh, Megsy. Yep. Someone came into the grow. Megsy's mom got ripped off a little bit. Megsy goes, Mom, you better pull it down. Mom's like, no. They came back and they took the whole fucking crop. Be careful of your friends. Yeah, look. I am a firm believer in motion sensors, cameras. Dog is great. Fencing, noisemakers, leaving sticks and branches in your yard in places where people are going to step and they're going to step on. You'd be surprised. Well, see where I live. You'd be surprised how loud a twig breaking out in your yard sounds. I mean, it echoes up here when a twig breaks. It's loud. So just something as simple as that. A tin can with some nuts and bolts in it and some washers. Somebody goes and opens your fence and you're going to hear it. Things like that, they're great. But the most definitive thing that you can do is to let people know that you're protecting that grow with actual firearms and that you don't give a fuck who they are. You're not going to ask them for their identification before you pull the trigger. I'm certainly not. I don't care if I fucking know you or not. You're ripping me off. I want you dead. Oh, I want you fucking dead. I don't care who the fuck you are. I want you dead. You deserve it. I'm a good person. I don't deserve to be ripped off. You're going to get what you have coming to you. I'm not going to ask you for your fucking driver's license before I pull the fucking trigger. You're fucking going down and you're going to bleed the fuck out. Then I'm going to come over and I'm going to piss on your body. I might even take a poop on you. Because you fucking deserve it. And you let people know that. And you let everybody know that. And you get a fucking gun and you know how to fucking use it, and you use it, and you let your friends know you got it. And you're like, that's the way it's going to go down. You got to be serious about that shit, man. You know? And you got to be ready, and you got to be awake. It's a lot easier when you have friends helping you. You know, it's easier when you have a family, when you have dogs, you know. You can put your dog outside on a leash at night. Seven people got killed in the Grow in Riverside. Oh, you guys were guerrilla growing? Psst. If you can't fence off your shit and adequately guard it, that is what is going to happen to you. You are going to get ripped off. One of your mom's friends went out there and ripped her off. I guarantee it. You got to ask yourself, how the fuck would someone know that the Grow was out there, you know? In the middle of wherever the fuck you guys had it. We got fucking Lee Camp is going to be here on Wednesday, you guys. Lee fucking Camp is going to be here on Wednesday. Fish hooks upside down. Yeah, I mean, you could try all that kind of stuff too. Anything, you know, any kind of little booby traps make people's lives miserable when they're trying to get into your Grow is fine. Anything that you can add. You know, I got all kinds of little tricks and bells and whistles out there. Seven people shot to death at a cannabis grow house in Inland Empire. 7 people showed up to rob somebody? Dude, I got plenty of bullets in my SKS and my Glock. If 20 people showed up, I could kill all 20 of them by myself. And I could do it quick. I could kill 20 people in less than a minute. Guaranteed. Run and gun, motherfucker. You won't even see it coming. I know how to do it. Run and gun, run and gun, run and gun. I know my way around my fucking whole property. I can run my whole property barefoot. You know, and chances are when I'm out there shooting you, killing you, I'll be naked. I won't have nothing on. I don't give a fuck. I'll go out there totally butt-ass bare naked with a goddamn Glock. And I will take some motherfuckers out. I don't give a fuck. I'm so comfortable out there in that yard. Hold on, I got my clip under my ball sack. Clip. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. A pop, 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 pop. Nay, Biden and Harris want to take my guns away. Jason L. Moody, I'm going to have to block you. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. You're just a liar. You literally just fucking lied to my audience. So I'm just going to block you and tell you to go fuck yourself. I don't have time. I don't have enough voice left to dick around with some douchebag like you. It's not about, and everybody knows, it's not about disagreeing. He just came in and lied. Of course, Biden and Harris have never done anything to take your guns away. You know, they talk about doing assault rifles and, you know, they talk about this and that and the other. Hey, you know, Barack Obama was president for 8 years with Joe Biden at his side. Joe Biden was riding shotgun. Click, click. I still got mine. Still got my Glock. Still got my SKS. Biden was vice president for 8 years. They didn't take my gun then. What makes you think him, now that he's got a fucking piggy with him as VP, a fucking cop, a gun-toting cop, is going to come take our guns away? Yeah. You're an idiot. You realize you're a fucking idiot? And also this, you cocksmoker, there's about a million other things that you could have attacked Biden on, and I would have agreed with you. He's a child sniffer. And you probably are too. And we could have talked about that. But you know, you felt like you had to come in here and lie. That's the problem with some people. And I'm not even going to say it's the problem with people on the right, because there's people on the left that'll lie about Trump too. Because it's like you don't have the intelligence that it takes. You don't possess the amount of brain cells in your mind that it takes to just go with facts and use them to your advantage. You're too much of a fucking idiot. You find some right-wing talking point or you hear some bullshit that sounded good to you and you're not smart enough to weigh it out and go, yeah, I wonder if Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the cop, are anti-gun when Joe Biden was president for 8 years with Barack Obama and everyone still has their guns. Just doing this, guys. Just doing this. And I always am. This is all I do. I don't have to be a scholar. I don't have to be graduated from some Ivy League college to just do this and go, oh, right, Biden was vice president for 8 years. I just did that in my head really fast. Oh, that's right. Kamala Harris is a fucking pig. I'm just doing this. I still got all my guns. They never came after my guns. What the fuck are you talking about? God, you're a douchebag. God, you're a fucking dumb douchebag. You are a dumb douchebag. And by douchebag, I mean D-O-O-S-H. Douche. The harmless form of the word douche. Not the French spelling. Not douche. What women insert into their vaginas to clean them out when they're stinky. No, not that. I mean douche, like the sound a waterfall makes when it's douching in to a pool of water. You're a douchebag. It's a term of endearment. Go fuck yourself. That, not so much. If you're laughing, press number 1, so I will know that you're all having fun. If you're laughing, press number 1. So Nay knows you're having fun. I want to see a 1, so I know you're having fun. And I want to see a number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Kristen hit a number 1 and Cat Stoops did not because she's lame. Caliana hit number 1, Tilly, Two Shoes hit 1, Q, Steve Running hit 1, John and Daphne Holland hit 1, Evan 420 hit 1, Meg Z Williams number 1, Robin Johnson number 1, Philip Mashicki 1, Let's Play 1, Kristen already hit number 1, Enoch 420, Torres number 1, Damon Falk, you guys are all having fun hitting your number 1, Trickster, Ryan, Kat, Don, Crystal, Mary Smith. Look at all those 1s. 1, Public Enemy number 1. 1. Dude, I want more hot chocolate. Hey, press number 3 if you want more hot chocolate like me. Press number 3 if you want hot chocolate like me. I like rhyming when I say these. Press number 3 if you want hot chocolate like me. Press number 3. Press number 3. Do you want hot chocolate like me? I want hot chocolate, can't you see? I'm doing another. Hey. I'm doing another goddamn. Oh, yes. Take a moment, please. Take a moment. Just take a moment, sir. Just take a moment. Take a moment, please. Just take a moment. I know, but it's my computer. Just take a moment. Just take a moment. whatsoever. Fucking cat. You have food? What do you got? I'm gonna finish that in a second. He's gonna come after me. Let's see, it's two. There. Now you got a little bit of everything. That'll keep you happy and satisfied. Look at all those trees. You guys want hot chocolate like me? Yes. Glad fall tomorrow. When is the next Nate jam session with the guitar? Kelly, Anna. Look at all the threes. You guys want hot chocolate. Hey, from Australia. Hi. Kuliz Kantanovska. Kuliz Kantanovska. From where? From Australia? From Australia. I gotta have my marshmallows too. I wish I had a freaking bag of marshmallows. Just wait a moment. Wait a moment. God, I've got this bowl packed, man. I'm ready to smoke. It's 420. You guys ready? Happy 420. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, chisms for all. These smoke rings in particular are for y'all. Cheers, Cyberstyle. Cyberstyle. Megsy's in Australia. Kantanovska. Coolies. You have a very nice jawline, Coolies. Coolies. 2 hours, it's my 420. No. Every hour it's your 420. Coolies Kantanovska. It's every 20 minutes past every hour it's 420. Everywhere. Always. So every hour, it's your 420. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Now you have a reason to smoke every hour at 420. I mean at 120 or 620 or 920. We're all smoking. Right? Us too. And we've got 6 or 7 times around the clock that we smoke throughout whenever we're doing a live stream. Levi, thank you. Man, this hot chocolate is delicioso. Delicioso. So, the title of the video was explaining to James Woods about climate change like he's a child. For those of you that waited 41 minutes for me to start talking about that, it's time. So James Woods put up a tweet on Twitter, and he said, isn't it strange that Texas has double the amount of forest land that California has, and that California is on fire and Texas isn't? Isn't that weird? And that they have the same climate, he said, and that Texas and California have, basically the same climate. And, I thought about it when I saw it, and I was like, wait, he makes a point there, I think, because Texas is closer to the equator than California is, right? Well, I wasn't thinking clearly about it. I wasn't doing this yet. So I started thinking about it. I said, why would California... No, he's a shitty actor. Why would California... I mean, seriously, Mary, you think he's a good actor? Really? Anybody can fucking act. Give him fucking 30 takes till he gets it right. He's a fucking movie actor. It takes no talent at all. Hey, if fucking I can do fucking acting, let me tell you, I was in fucking all kinds of movies. Okay, it doesn't take a lot, let me tell you. I just fucking stand there. They tell me the fucking words to say. I put the fucking clothes on. I get some nice lady. She puts some fucking makeup on my face. Let me tell you something. It's fucking easy, okay? There's nothing to fucking being an actor, actress, whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't care. It's fucking easy shit. Nothing to it. Besides James Woods shit acting aside, so he's, put this tweet up, and he doesn't understand why, if they have the same climate, roughly, why California's all on fire and Texas isn't on fire at all. So I started going through the responses that people said on there, and people are so stupid. They all of them just agree with him, and then they all have their reasons. They're stupid reasons that make no sense whatsoever. Damon, you want to know what's different about the climate between Texas and California? I Googled it. California has been in the state of extreme drought, and they rank it from 1 to 5 or 0 to 6, I think, or something, drought conditions. Okay. California for the last 10 years has been from 2 to like 5 or 6 drought conditions. Texas has been from like 0 to 4 for just the last couple of years. And it hasn't been a drought for the last 10 years like California has. California's been worse drought and for much longer. It's drier. Most of those fires that were started by lightning strikes. We got a little bit of rain, we got some lightning, and boom. I don't know how much rain Texas has, but they don't have the same drought extremes that California does. And so I explained that to James Woods. You guys could very easily go to my Twitter, click on where it says tweets and replies, and go down to where I reply to James Woods. And you can retweet me at James Woods, and you can retweet me at other people that are involved with climate. Like, I don't know, Dr. Guy McPherson, or at Lee Camp. He's concerned about climate. There's people like that you could do that with. Definitely do it. Put it out there, because I'm not paying for those tweets, so nobody's gonna fucking see them. Nobody's gonna see them. I bet you nobody's gonna see them. You guys, I've picked up like over 100 followers on Twitter in the last 3 days. I told you guys I was gonna hit 3,100 like it was nothing. I'm at 3110, I think. 3109. And I'm going to tell you how I get all of these followers. How do I get 100 fucking followers in 3 days? You guys must be wondering. Anybody who likes something that I put up, anybody who retweets something that I put up, I follow them. Even if they're not following me, I follow them. Then that gives them an opportunity to follow me back. Then I get a follower. I don't ever fuck with that. I stay following them. I go on somebody else's tweet and I read the responses. Somebody says something funny or witty or something I would have said that I agree with. I follow them. I like their tweet. Sometimes I retweet it, but I definitely follow them every time. That gives them the opportunity to follow me back. They don't always do it, but they might. I mean, you guys all know this, right? You guys all do this. Do you guys, all of you that are on Twitter, do you all do what I just said I do? Okay, Google. How long has Texas been in the state of drought for?
Here is information from State Drought Monitor, United States Drought Monitor, University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Okay, Google. How many years has Texas been in the state of drought up until 2020?
According to Science Daily, Texas's future climate will feature drier summers and decreasing water supplies for much of the state for the remainder of the 21st century, likely resulting in the driest conditions the state has endured in the last 1,000 years, according to a team of researchers.
Oh, I got a response for James Woods. I got a response for James Woods from that right there, from that little bit of fucking Googling. Here, check this out. Check this out. Just trying to find it from James Woods on my feed just to see if anybody... No, I don't see anything. Okay, so I don't see anything from James Woods here. Oh, real James Woods. Here it is. Patron of Patmos. I'm following you. I'd venture to say that in less than 80 years, you'll change your mind. No God. Here. So here's something you don't hear about on CNN. Texas has more acres of forest than California. Currently 0 fires. Same global climate. All right. Here's my reply. Don't worry, James. I just checked Texas future drought forecast, and just like everything else in the United States, Texas will soon enough catch up to California, and this tweet will not age very well. Unfortunately, period. As a CA res, I honestly feel for all the people you fool daily. Don't worry, James. I just checked Texas's future drought forecast, and just like everything else in the United States, Texas will soon enough catch up to California, and this tweet will not age very well, unfortunately. As a California resident, I honestly feel for all the people you fool daily. Texas is going to catch up. You guys, Texas is going to have fires too. Your forests are going to catch on fire too. It's just a matter of time. It's getting worse every year. You're getting hotter every year. You're getting drier every year. You're going to have a lightning storm. It's going to start fires. You guys aren't going to be able to put them out. You're definitely not ready for them. And all the idiots there on James Woods' tweet are saying, oh, Texas doesn't have the fires because we rake our forests and we trim our trees. Really? You go out there and you're trimming 60 million acres of trees? Is that what you really believe? You fucking idiots? Okay, Google. How many acres of forest land in Texas are owned by the federal government?
Here is information from Ballotpedia.
40% of Texas's forest land is owned by the federal government. I believe. 40%. In California, it's 47%. I like to get that chocolatey mix at the end. Give it a swirl. It's a hurricane of chocolatey goodness. It's a vortex of chocolatey loveliness. I know, it's awesome, right? I know, it's awesome, right? I've never seen so many people on the internet excited about taking the rights of women away. It's awesome, right? No, it's not awesome. I'm not going to reply to that. That's what a horrible thing to say, man. You know, is it awesome when you're... I am going to reply to it. Will it be awesome when your mom, daughter, sister, aunt, girlfriend, wife, grandmother, or any other woman you know gets raped? Have a nice party. It's like, woohoo! It's like, people are so stupid, man. Are you not thinking about that side of it? Are you only thinking about one side of it and you're making jokes about that shit? Maybe being white is enough, or maybe they called someone a name. I really wish they'd do that. I don't know, maybe the car tried to hit him. Maybe the dog shit on somebody's fucking yard. You know, who knows? Could be anything. I didn't see the whole fucking video, did you? Dumbass. We're gonna sit here and try to fucking guess what happened in a situation that nobody knows what happened in. Psst. Nobody guesses what happened in situations that nobody knows about anymore, pal. Show and real. What other kind of silliness do we have here? I love being nice to people on Twitter. It's my new thing. I love listening to them and talking to them and not trolling them. You know, just giving them my opinion back. Saying, hey, man, you're there. Well, this is where I'm at. And if we're going to talk, let's fucking talk. Where did that come from? I'm on my Twitter feed. I'm just responding to people that are tweeting. There's a lot of Donald Trump supporters that are following me on Twitter. These people have 7,000 followers, 3,000 followers, 3,000 followers, 1,400 followers, and 1,000 followers that they liked my tweet where I said, haha, these ass clowns and their fat mouths. Talking about the left when Barack Obama was trying to push forward a supreme... Hey, we made 1,000 messages on Restream. Thank you, everybody. There's the message coming through right there. They had all these people on the left that were, when Barack Obama was president, they were trying to push through a Supreme Court nomination, and Mitch McConnell wasn't going to accept it. But they were all saying, you need to do this. You have to do it. And it's whatever the president wants. La, 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 and all this bullshit. And now they're all like, no, Donald Trump can't select another Supreme Court justice. No, all of them. And it's like all their words against them. And I put it up on Twitter for people to see the hypocrisy of these politicians. You guys need to see it. Everyone needs to know. It's both sides. And it's disgusting. You know, they will act so passionate. It's so important that Barack Obama gets to do this in his last term, to push this last Supreme Court justice through. But Donald Trump, no, Donald Trump can't push a Supreme Court justice through in his last term. Oh my God, not during an election year, no. Not his last term. That's incorrect. I meant during an election year is what I should have been saying. I'm sorry. I'm high as fuck. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. Be me, Blina. Free Julian Assange. I don't know who the fuck you are. But you fucking did. Who the fuck are you? So, Jerry Wolf, what's up, buddy? Dude, somebody named B.M. Bilna changed their avatar on Twitter to Julian Assange, and after their name it says free Julian Assange now. Is that somebody that watches my show, or is that someone on Twitter that saw the movement? Followed by 7 others you follow. Who do I follow that they follow? I don't know. Huh. That's why you protect them with guns. Will it be awesome when your mom, daughter, sister, aunt, girlfriend, wife, grandmother, other woman gets raped? How is you having a gun going to protect all of those people from getting raped? You are a moron. And we're done. You know, I don't know how to respond to something like that. That's why you protect them with guns. Okay, here's the perfect response. You guys ready? Who is the first person to tell me what my response was to that tweet? You get me high. I'm going to do another bong rip because I feel like doing one. Who could tell me what I just tweeted at that person? What was my response? What did I just tweet? Who could tell me what I just fucking tweeted? Who's watching the Twitter feed? What do we got? What do we got? What did I just tweet? What was my last tweet and reply? I'll make it easier for you. What was my last tweet and reply? Huh? Huh? Yeah, no, David C. Baker Jr. got it. That was my answer. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. He said, you protect them all with guns. Yeah, no. No, you better just allow them to get an abortion if they need one, if they get raped. It's because you're not going to be able to be there with your gun all the time to protect your grandmother, your aunt, your mom, your sister, your girlfriend, your wife, your daughter, or you know, your daughter's friends, or anyone with your gun. What, are you going to be there with all of them at all times to protect them from being raped with your gun? Yeah, no. Is the only response I could possibly have to it. It's the only response that would make sense. Yeah, no. Seriously, there's no other response to that. It's like, yes, I heard you, but no, you're not right at all. Yeah, no. 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 Like I'm from, where am I talking like I'm from? New Zealand. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Sharing is caring. Oh, David C. Baker, you trying to keep the show alive? Huh? You trying to keep the show alive, David C. Baker? Getting more people here? That's a great idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. Who's getting me high? David C. Baker Jr. is getting me high. That's who's getting me high. Thank you, David C. Baker Jr., for following me on Twitter. And remember to like all of my tweets and replies, too, guys. Make sure to retweet them. Retweet everything I tweet. All my tweets and replies. You know, you might not realize this, but I'm actually really witty and really funny, and I'm pretty fucking intelligent. Yeah, you guys, when I'm doing that shit on Twitter, when you're bored, you know, go see what I'm responding to people. And you'll laugh. Hey, man, if you ever go through my Twitter feed and see how I respond to people and laugh, press number 1. How many ones can I get? Do you guys appreciate that shit? I must say, I'm quite entertaining on Twitter. I'm like the Michael Malice of the sane. Yeah, I am. I'm like the Michael Malice of the sane on Twitter. He's like, you know, he's more fucking psychotic. We might get him on the show, too. Not if he hears me calling him psychotic, though. I take that back, Michael. We really want you on here. I promise no gotcha questions, none whatsoever. I love you. I appreciate you, bro. I know you and I disagree on a lot of things, and it's okay. I want you to know that. I'm not gonna call you or any of my guests on any bullshit ever like that. It's not my intention of doing an interview. And if I'm doing a debate with someone on something, like if Michael Malice wanted to come on and debate me, all bets are off. That's totally different. Okay? That's not an interview. But you're coming on, you're fucking family, you're a friend, and I'm going to treat you like I would treat my own blood, my mother, my father, if they came on the show, I would be respectful. I would never want to ambush you or make you say something that might ever come back to bite you or anything like that. That's not what I'm about. Hey, if I can get you to show emotion, if I can get you to maybe shed a tear or something, that's what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for real shit. I'm looking for honest, facts and getting to know people my audience can really get into, or you're going to talk about shit that you never talk about on the internet. That's what I'm looking for. We just want to get to know you better, man. I think the interviews have gone really good. Oh, did you give me a heart? Thank you. Here, let's blow some smoke rings for Kuliz Kantanovska. Kuliz. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is David C. Baker Jr. I love that you are Julian Assange. That your name says hashtag free Julian Assange, bro. That's cool. That's cool, bro. Hashtag free Julian Assange. Nice, bro. I love it. That's your fucking name, man. Dude, I love it. Great, man. Everyone needs to get the word out about Julian Assange. We're going to keep his picture up there and just keep him close by and keep him in our thoughts. Cheers. Cyber style. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. It's Newfoundland 420. This bong rip is for David C. Baker Jr. Press number 1 if you like how many smoke rings. If you like when I blow smoke rings. David C. Baker. You like when I blow the smoke rings? Hey, you liking the smoke rings? You like it, the smoke rings? The smoke rings, they look good. The smoke rings, they look nice. They make you feel nice. You see the smoke rings? You like it, the smoke rings? You want some more smoke rings? You wait right there. I'm gonna get you some more smoke rings. I'm gonna be right back with some more smoke rings just for you. Oh, Kula says fancy. Well, Kula, if you like it, you've come to the right place. And can I just say, you should keep coming back. Come back to my show. I'm 3 times a day. Morning, noon, and night, NorCal time. Crystal, thank you, Crystal Cummings. Thank you so much. She like a Crystal Cummings, and she likes. She like the smoke rings. You guys just retweeted my James Woods. Oh, this video, right? Look at all the people who followed me back, man. Yeah, you aren't making any sense. Maybe retire to the too drunk to tweet green room. That guy's like, he's like, no one can cause them harm with holes blown through them. Through, THREW. Through. Get on them James Woods tweets, man. I wonder how that I wonder how what that went down with the James Woods shit. I tweeted James Woods about climate. This guy's an idiot. I'm just gonna block him. Don't worry, James. I just checked Texas's future drought forecast, and just like everything else in the United States, Texas will soon enough catch up to California, and this tweet will not age very well, unfortunately. As a California resident, I honestly feel for all the people you fool daily. It's got one like? Come on, no. Come on, guys. It's got one like. You got to go to my tweets and replies and scroll down to my tweets and tweets at James Woods. It's the one where he says, so here's something you don't hear about on CNN. And I say, don't worry, James. I told Elizabeth Warren that she's irrelevant, and the only person, I only got one like on it, you guys. One like. I told James Woods it's all about the drought. Google the two states California wins. It's only got 2 likes, no retweets. Oh, James Woods says fires are burning. Why is this? Who's he responding to? That's weird. Due to poor forest management. People are just in total denial about it. I said, you aren't trimming the trees on 2 million acres of forest. Man, I got good fucking tweets, man. You guys should be liking them all. Every single one. You should make me feel like Kyle Kalinske, man. His people support the fuck out of him. Everything that he tweets, retweets, everything that he fucking says, his people, they're on every single thing. They go through his entire list, and as soon as he puts it up, they do it. They hit it. His tweets and replies, go watch. And let me tell you something. You go on David Pakman's, and sometimes he gets a really big one, and then usually nobody likes anything that David Pakman puts up. You know? Because pretty soon, guys, I'm going to get so many followers on Twitter, they're going to all be liking my shit like that. You might as well just start doing it now. Go to my tweets and replies and like every single one, man. And I hate that it's tweets and replies. I fucking hate that shit. Because no one ever goes to tweets and replies. I do. When I go to other people's pages, I always do. I always check both. The little doggy? Yeah, it's time to give him some lovey. You wake up so fast. He wakes up so fast. Cannabis quilt. Cannabis leaf quilt. Ugh. My baby boy. Kristen's out there liking my stuff. She says, you are irrelevant. Or I said, I told fucking that stupid bitch, what's her name? Fucking... See, she is irrelevant. I can't even think of her name. Elizabeth Warren. I was like, you are irrelevant. Yeah, she's fucking irrelevant. Nobody cares what she has to say. Shut the fuck up. You're fucking irrelevant. You know? All of these politicians are fucking irrelevant. Wait until something way worse than COVID happens. An earthquake. Hey man, what if someone decides to attack us? You ever think about that one? Hey, United States is fucking they're in trouble right now. Might be a good time to fucking attack them while they're in trouble. Next thing you know, it's fucking Red Dawn. You guys ever see Red Dawn? Fucking paratroopers coming in and literally just shooting you in your fucking home. You know, right through the windows, just running through your neighborhoods and taking over goddamn shit. Michael Malice tweeted. I wonder what he's tweeting about. Don't look, Nate. Don't look. Just keep on scrolling, bro. Just keep on scrolling. Just to keep on scrolling. Keep on scrolling through your feed. And don't be letting people call cannabis weed. Because it's a useless plant. If you look it up, my friend, in the dictionary, man. See, it should be impossible for me to keep up with liking all the shit you guys are putting up there. I should not be able to like all of your shit that you put at Nay's Garden. You should just be fucking inundating me with shit, man. Carl Barron. I'd be laughing. Okay, Carl Barron, I'm laughing already. Okay, cool. Yeah, original Red Dawn. Dude, that was a hard movie to watch, man. You know, people my age aren't used to seeing Americans get beat. And, you know, that's what was happening in that movie. You know, when the Russians attacked, it was like, dude, these motherfuckers are, they're killing civilians. It was so shocking. They were literally just marching across neighborhoods and shooting civilians, man. You know? They ran over schools and shit. What's my name on Twitter? Damon, it's Nays Garden. Yeah, it's at Nays Garden. And right now it's Nay, Nay, free Julian Assange now is my name. Nay, free Julian Assange now. Carl Barron's very funny book. Okay, I'm going to check him out. Keep on smiling. Just keep on smiling. Keep on smiling through the pain. Laughing at the rain. Till the sun comes out again. Keep on smiling. Just to keep on smiling. Keep on smiling through the pain, laughing at the rain. Boom, 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 boom. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of ba, ba, da, ba, da, da, da. And there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a season. I'm working on listening, liking, cool. Do that, guys. Get on Twitter, man. Okay? I'm going to see you guys over there. I'm going to get out of here right now, but I'm going to be on Twitter, and I'm going to be looking for you guys on there to be doing stuff. Switching your avatars over to Julian Assange, changing your names over to free Julian Assange now. Just like it says up there at the top of my my page here. It says free Julian Assange. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, I locked it so I can't move it. But, yeah, you guys, remember, Ron Placone, okay? Check out Ron Placone everywhere. Ron Placone, guys. It's ronplacone.com. Ron Placone on YouTube. Ron Placone on Twitter. Ron Placone on Facebook. Ron Placone on Instagram. Ron Placone on YouTube is Get Your News On with Ron. You guys should all be following him and signed up for notifications and checking out his show. He's fantastic. He always promotes Trent Triage Oil. Let him know that we know, and he's a big fan of cannabis. He knows how it helps. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Take care. Here's 20 seconds of waving. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Bye, guys. Remember, we got Lee Camp here in 2 days. Lee Camp Wednesday at 9 a.m. my time. That's noon on the East Coast, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna have Lee Camp right here for an interview. I can't wait. I'm starting to get nervous. Fucking A. So please set your alarms. Make sure you're here. Write a note. All right. Jerry's got a big question for me. I was gonna leave, but let me read this question. 90% of my 3,600 followers are loyal Trump supporters. QAnon fanatic with a strong religious background. Okay, that's not even. 10% is from far left who thinks they can battle a well-versed Trump supporter on political issues. Second part, out of the 3,600 followers, that's not a question. I have 1,200 are my most loyal followers. Anything I put up on Facebook, but also is the most caring people I have ever met. But their belief system goes deeper in religion and aliens. are cannabis users. Jerry Wolf. You never asked me a question, bro. Jerry Wolf. You never asked me a fucking question, bro. You said a 3-part thing, but you never asked me a question. Lee Camp has a show on. He's got a podcast on YouTube. You should all be watching it. It's called Moment of Clarity. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. What's your question, Jerry? Moment of Clarity. I haven't eaten dinner yet tonight. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. Moment of Clarity. I was trying to set the scene. Right. Okay, you're trying to set the scene. What's the fucking question, Jerry? I'm going to keep asking you. I'm trying to get off of here, bro. Just ask me the question, man. Does Nay get messages? No, I leave my messenger blocked for everyone on Twitter except for people like Lee Camp, Steph Zamorano. I don't do messenger on there. I subscribed to Moment of Clarity. Didn't know about it till you mentioned it. Mary Smith, you tell Lee Camp that you heard about Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp from Nay's Garden. Please let him know that, okay? I would appreciate that, Mary. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. You should all go to YouTube now and subscribe. Make sure sign up for notifications. How do you think I would fare with your followers? Just fine. I would fare just fine. Jerry, listen. Until they lie to me. So when it comes to God and UFOs, they're going to have a problem. Right? And when they start calling cannabis weed, pot, marijuana, dope, and reefer, and we start arguing about it, and they don't listen to me when I'm trying to be educational and not perpetrate them, and then they come back at me and attack me, it wouldn't work. Depends on how open-minded they are, Jerry. It's a good question, man. It's a good question. I'd get along with a lot of your followers if they checked out number one, the people I follow, the people that I talk to on Twitter. Moment of Clarity. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp on YouTube now. Check him out somehow. He is Lee Camp. He'll be here Wednesday, my friend. Wednesday, 9 a.m. my time, noon Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, what do they call it? Pacific Mountain Time or Pacific? I don't know, Pacific Standard Time, PST, I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting line of, Jerry, I'm glad somebody came in here and asked me a good question, actually, you know? I wish more people would ask me questions. Like how I keep my beard looking so beautiful. Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp. Make sure to subscribe and check the notifications tab. It almost looks like I cut it. I don't. It's just growing in. It's got a nice line there, doesn't it? You know, I could stretch it all out and cut it. and have it all one length, and then I'll let it all grow. It wouldn't take but a year for this to grow. All of this would take about a year to get to there. Maybe 2 years at the most. But it depends also how strong this hair is, how healthy it is. But it seems to be doing fairly well. Let you know what I think of Carl Barron. Yeah. Moment of clarity with Lee Camp. Bye, guys. Okay, here's 20 seconds of me waving goodbye. Jerry, how did you grow 4 pounds? Did you do anything that did you use, Jerry, did you use any of my tips for growing to get 4 pounds on a plant? It's a big ass plant, man. 4 pounds is a lot. Really? And you got 4 pounds? Send me a couple ounces. No, I'm kidding. That's awesome, brother. I'm so happy, man. Man, I'm so glad you used all my tips and you got 4 pounds on a plant. Then why did I get Twitter? Not to private message me, Kristen. You got Twitter to support me and to get the message out, and so that you could talk to other people on Twitter too, via tweets, not via Messenger. It's not I'm not using it for messaging. I'm tweeting, messaging only people that are coming on the show for an interview. It's for the tweets and the message. All right. Then why did I get Twitter? You got Twitter so you could comment how beautiful my beard is on my tweets. You could be like, retweet me and say, by the way, have you guys looked at his beard? It's so beautiful and white and straight. You know? I don't know. You can do that. Follow my tweets. Like my tweets, retweet my tweets, comment on my tweets, talk to other people via tweets, okay? It's easy. You go on someone's profile, you go through their tweets, you retweet it. You're doing it. You'll get it. All right, you guys, take care. I will see you tomorrow. I gotta go. Bye, y'all. Peace. Man, I drank all my hot chocolate. Psh, unreal. Nobody drinks all their hot chocolate anymore, pal. Unreal. Lee Camp here Wednesday, 9 a.m.